Two things we need to address before we get started. One, look at this butt. Just look at this butt! I've been exercising on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, and then Mondays and Wednesdays I take a Pilates class at my school. I'm very proud of my butt. Sorry. Two, I moved the fish. It was better for them to be less in the sunlight, so I put my whiteboard up there on my window and my fish over here, so we've shifted just a little bit. So I'm kind of working on a bigger video at the moment. It's in the same style as my body video, and I don't want to give too much away in case it never happens. But in the meantime, I want to bring up a discussion that we talked about in my philosophy class, which was really, really interesting to me. And I brought it up to Nathan, who likes philosophy also, and it was interesting to him too. So therefore, it is interesting to everyone. So this discussion we had is called the Ship of Theseus. Essentially, it's this guy that owned a boat, and every day he would take one board off that boat and replace it. With the exact same, style and make of board, it's just a new board. And my philosophy teacher wanted us to define when the boat became a new boat. You know, at your first thought, you're probably like, the boat becomes a new boat when all of the parts have been replaced. But some people in my class argued that the original board, the first board you replaced, is so old by the time you replace the last board that the old board is part of the new ship. And some other people in my class argued that as soon as you replaced the first board, it was a new ship. And some people in my class argued that as soon as you replaced all of the important parts, it was a new ship. It was a really interesting way to look at these things. We were talking about John Locke, who had a lot of opinions about stuff like this. Well, John Locke would have said that as soon as you replaced one board, it became a whole new ship because it was a non-organic being. And he had other thoughts about organic beings and how they changed and when they became new people. Babies aren't people, according to John Locke. So, I want to know your thoughts about this ship, and at what point does it become a new ship, and why? There's no right or wrong answers, legitimately, so I just love to hear your thoughts. Hopefully, soon, I'll have a good video for you. I'll see you tomorrow. The rest of you, I'll see you next week. Bye. All I'm saying is that I've got a lot to do and no time to do it, so